Hello everyone and welcome to this new video. I'm Ombra and today I will show you the best formation for the evil faction you should aiming for dominate the battlefield and also smash your enemies. First and start with this video, I wanna ask you to smash like on that and also subscribe to my channel if you're not already. That's gonna help me a lot to grow and is the best way for support my work and my channel. I wanna also say thank you to the Gore community, a group of people really expert in the game, helped me a lot with stuff like tier list, formation build, commanders build, and I'm gonna leave you the link of that Discord in the description. This video gonna take in consideration a lot what I see in my last two seasons of 2.0. 99% of the community cannot have the Kraken build, so I'm gonna take in consideration also this player, even more than Kraken. The first commander I wanna talking about is Lurtz, and is absolutely the god of the DPS of the evil faction. At every level you can have an insane amount of DPS from them. In particular, if you have the unique, every time you inflict a normal attack you're gonna deal 125% physical damage, and that is very good. Also, if you can refine twice, not fully refine, it's already 60% more damage every time you attack, and also really good for remove stack from the enemy. Also, if we talk about the skill of Lurtz, it's easy to understand why it's so strong. We have one skill of damage that deals 900% physical damage, another skill that deals 400% physical damage, and deals an additional 100% physical damage while attacking, so it's 500% for 5 times, it's a lot. And Elite Yurukai for increase the attack of your commander, it's what you need, in particular if you are not fully golden item for increase your damage. Lurtz is an always used commander in your evil formation, cause when you reach respect 10 you have guaranteed 130 to 130k of damage, and if you gold item on that you can reach 170 or 180k of damage with that every battle. After that we talk about Sauron, another always use god tier. Sauron have a completely other roles, is a full support command, and what you want on that is initiative, because you want to act first than your enemy. In particular the skill the Deceiver is fantastic, because increase the damage you inflict on the enemy for all the battle, but also at level 5 you're gonna have 35% chance of madness your enemy in a pre-battle phase, and if you are faster than the enemy you're gonna stall the buff from the pre-battle phase. That means you can steal the White Council, the White Rider, you can use the ring rate of the enemy versus them, you can use all the skill of the pre-battle phase versus them, and also you're gonna madness all the commander in the round 1 if you hit that. Also you have the enemy for reducing a lot the statistic of the enemy, so you're gonna reduce the damage enemy deal for all the battle. And with Gore Tower you have an insane CC that stun one enemy formation 50% chance, but for 2 rounds is very strong and decisive if hit an enemy DPS. And you have also the madness chance with Lord of the Gift. On Sauron you don't need the unique, it's not important, what you need is just have that respect 5, so it's cheaper, and that respect 5 it's really strong already. You just need initiative on that. After them I suggest to use the Shadow. For the 99% of the player is the best choice, cause on the Shadow you're gonna have the chance to remove all the stack of the enemy really fast. With the Undertaker you're gonna attack 3 enemy every attack you deal. That's gonna increase a lot your damage of basic attack and also the possibility to burning stack. With the Shape of Void in the first 6 rounds you're gonna have the chance of 90% to attack 2 times, so it's 6 attack each round. And with the Black Numenorian you're gonna hit 1 time more every time you inflict a basic attack, so it's 8 attack each round for the first 6 rounds. That is an insane amount of stack removed and also an insane amount of DPS. You can use easily the Shadow at respect 10 and have an insane amount of DPS. You can expect at least 100k of damage from that, and the good part is you don't need the unique on the Shadow. Then for last, what I suggest to use is the Undying. For 99% of the player is the 4th best choice choice. On them you're gonna have again the Undertaker for remove more stack, 3 stack each round, and also have a good solid amount of DPS, not like the Shadow, but at least 60k each game or 80k you're gonna do with that in particular, because with Weapon Master also, if you are faster enough, you're gonna ignore the White Council and apply an insane amount of damage. Then, if you wanna run that in a position of full support / tank, you can also think to run the Undead Commander for giving evasion for avoid some attack in pre-battle phase if you're fast enough, and also if you run ranged unit on Lurtz and Shadow, you're gonna benefit a lot from this evasion. Also for them, the unique is not fundamental, you can use it at respect 5 and you're gonna be very fine. So we have Lurtz, Sauron, the Shadow and the Undying. For me is the best formation for 99% of the player. At respect 10 or around that is the best and you wanna run that. But if you are an Ultra Whale, you can max and refine one unique of a commander like Skullhelm. Skullhelm gonna be a factor, cause gonna have more damage than Shadow. In particular, if your Sauron gonna stall the White Council from the enemy, Skullhelm can completely destroy one formation if you whale enough or have all the damage skill maxed and also the unique fully refine. I see Skullhelm deals around 180k in one single battle, and the good part is a lot of this damage is burst damage, cause with the ring rate you deal burst damage, is a lot of burst. Also with the unique you deal an insane amount of damage, 1.5k in round 1 is an insane value of damage. And in the same formation, if you run Skullhelm, you want absolutely your Sauron be faster than the enemy Gandalf the White, so you want also run the Witch King instead of your Undying. With the Witch King you're gonna have less damage than the Undying, because you can expect around 80k of damage from your Witch King, but you're gonna have with the respect 5 the chance to reduce the initiative of the enemy. That means you can reduce the initiative of Gandalf and outspeed that, and also you're gonna have a lot of CC with the ring rate. You have more chance to stun your enemy in the first 2 rounds, and also with Lord of Nazgul you have a 50% chance stun, and that is very strong. Then I'm gonna expose some honorable mention you can think to run the formation, and if you are really whale you're gonna be extremely strong with that. First and all, I wanna talk about Chestaro, that gonna have an insane amount of damage if you full max all the 3 skill of damage. He's not a commander that deal an insane amount of burst, so it's damage over time. And also if you can fully refine the unique, you're gonna scale your damage each time you deal focus damage for a maximum of 25% more focus damage, and that is a lot of bonus damage. So if you are a Kraken and you like to run Chestaro, you can consider Chestaro a good alternative for a DPS. And for last, I'm gonna talk about Saruman. Saruman is a good alternative, absolutely. Have 2 great skill for dealing damage of many colors, have 380% focus damage, poison damage, burning damage, so it's a ground total of 1140% damage each time this skill fire off. And also with the Voice of Saruman you have a 540% damage skill, and each time you deal that you have 50% chance to set on madness the enemy hit by that. Then what you lack on Saruman is a 3rd skill of damage, but you have a decent bonus for your troop that increase the initiative and is not so bad. And have the unique, really strong and powerful, in particular if you can fully refine also when you are whale, you're gonna deal 120 focus damage more each time you basic attack. I think that's all for this video. I repeat, this is my opinion about the commander in the game right now, and is what I suggest to use to everyone asking to me. The first formation I suggest is the best one if you are a normal player, then the alternative is more if you are a mega whale or a Kraken. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, just smash like on that and also subscribe to my channel for future content. Let me know in the comment what you think about this formation and if you have a different opinion about that. If you wanna support my channel, I wanna also remember you, I have an affiliated link, you can find that in the description of the video and in the first comment, and if you use it you can buy gem from the site, the official site of the game. You're gonna pay less your gems, and also the devs gonna recognize me a little commission and support my channel. Like Like always, thank you for following me and see you in the next. Woo!